Welcome everyone. In today's show, I am going to talk about the 3 types of masks in ProCreate. This is going to be a short tutorial on how to apply the 3 masks, but I'm not going to give you too many ideas on what you could do with them. If you would like to hear more about that, comment below and I'd love to create another video on some ideas on how to use masks. So let's jump right in and I'll show you what the differences are. All right, I am now in ProCreate. I'm going to create a new canvas and just use screen size. And just for fun, I'm going to create a background color. We'll go with a little nature color here. And I'm going to keep it really simple and just do a circle. So I'm going to pick out just a soft airbrush and let's go with the color yellow. And one tip you can use is double tap and it'll automatically select that corner for you. And then draw a circle. Well, let's bring that down to 20%. Draw a circle. When you get there, tap and hold, and now you have a good circle. And then let's drag the color in there. The first one is AlphaLock. Let's take a look at AlphaLock. If you open up your layers and you swipe 2 to the right, you can see there's checker marks behind it. Or you could click on the layer and choose AlphaLock. What AlphaLock does is it allows you to mask. It's in a destructive way. So let me show you. If I pick out another color, I'll just choose black here. Let's go a little bit bigger there. As you can see, it's not allowing me to paint over outside of the object. That's what AlphaLock does. It doesn't allow me to paint outside of this area. The downside to AlphaLock is that now I cannot undo it. I cannot make changes to that layer, so it's irreversible. And now comes in the clipping masks. So if let's just undo that. Go back to the circle. If I click on the layers, add a new layer, choose a layer here and click and choose clipping masks, you can see there's a new layer with an arrow pointing down underneath it. Now what we do is we can go ahead and paint similar like we did before, and it's doing the same behavior where it does not allow you to paint outside of the object or where you've painted. And now that it's on a new layer, you can reverse it, get rid of it, or you can make changes to it without destroying the original layer. That's the one I like to use for most cases, is the clipping mask. There is one other one called a layer mask, so let's take a look at how that works. So we're going to get rid of this mask here. We're going to click on the layer and select mask. And what happens is it creates another layer on top. Now mask has 3 types of settings. There's white, black, and gray. So the best way I've learned to think about it is white will show everything underneath. Black will block. So white is, I've heard, is a window. B for block is closing it off. So let's go ahead and choose black and you'll see it's going to block out that layer. It's going to hide it. If we go back to white, it's going to reveal it. So like a window, that layer. And then lastly is transparent or gray, and this will have some transparency. And you can see my opacity is all the way up. And you can highlight it over a certain point, but it only gets so dark, a certain transparency. That's going to do it for this short clip. I hope you learned something about the layer mask. Comment below and let us know how you use the different masks or what kind of artwork that you use them for. And I'd love to contribute on another video about this topic. Be inspired.